Welcome to the Blueprint Atlas. But raw heat is absolutely useless without proper containment. The Malifowl encapsulates this rotting, fiery core in an immense isolation shield. This isolation shield is a thick layer of highly insulating sand and soil. This biological concrete traps the exothermic energy, raising the internal temperature. Consider the sheer engineering scale of this massive mound structure. A single Malifowl mound can reach up to 4.5 meters in diameter. It can weigh nearly 50 tons in the remote Australian wilderness. To put that into perspective, if a human architect built an equivalent structure, they would have to manually excavate a pile weighing over 4,000 tons. Using nothing but bare hands and feet in the blistering desert heat. This brings us to the impossible problem of survival. The internal temperature of this reactor must remain at precisely 33 degrees. If it drops to 31 degrees, the embryos freeze and die. If it spikes to 35 degrees, they are cooked alive. Yet, the ambient desert temperature swings violently, freezing at night. The daytime temperature easily soars past 45 degrees Celsius. The bird has no digital thermostat and a brain the size of a peanut. How does this tiny creature prevent a catastrophic biological meltdown? The entire answer lies inside its unique, ancient face. The megapode possesses a hypersensitive thermal probe built directly into its upper mandible. This is a precision instrument capable of detecting tiny temperature fluctuations. Every single morning, the tireless bird calibrates its colossal mega project. It plunges its highly sensitive beak deep into the organic core. If the internal reactor is running far too hot from composting bacteria, the bird acts as a cooling system, excavating ventilation shafts. Once the internal temperature drops to precisely 33 degrees, it immediately seals the ventilation shafts with cold desert sand. This thermodynamic balancing act requires relentless, mathematically perfect micro-adjustments. During a sudden torrential rainstorm, water could easily flood the core. This floods the system, hyper-accelerating bacterial rot and causing fatal heat spikes. In response, the bird instinctively alters the entire structural design. It piles the mound into a steep, aerodynamic cone to maximize runoff. This utilizes the exact same physical principles used by human architectural engineers. specifically when designing highly efficient sloped roofs for extreme monsoon climates. It immediately seals the ventilation shafts with cold desert sand. As the organic matter finishes rotting, the exothermic chemical heat dies. The reactor goes cold, yet the eggs still require 33 degrees. Without hesitation, the bird shifts smoothly to passive solar thermodynamics. It completely dismantles the top, creating a shallow, concave solar dish. It exposes the interior sand to absorb intense, blistering solar radiation. Before the sun sets, it covers the eggs with this superheated sand. This keeps the nest at exactly 33 degrees through the freezing night. Throughout a single season, this single bird will manually move tons of earth. It moves and restructures over 250 tons of sand. It performs far more physical labor than complex human climate systems. Operating entirely on raw instinct, flawlessly executing this task every year. This magnificent biological reactor serves as a brutal reality check for humanity. We view ourselves as the absolute masters of global climate control. Yet we rely on fragile electrical grids and finite natural resources. This simple creature engineers a flawless, self-sustaining climate chamber. Using nothing but simple dirt, active rot, and complex evolutionary mathematics. We are not the greatest engineers on this planet, only the loudest. This biological reactor has completely humiliated all modern thermodynamics. But deep in the ocean, a creature exists that weaponizes heat. A creature barely an inch long, snapping its claw incredibly fast. It tears water apart, creating a plasma bubble hotter than the sun. Human physicists struggle with fusion, yet nature has perfected sonoluminescence. Click the video to uncover the microscopic plasma cannon we cannot replicate.